So, you just woke up and don't know what's happening. Don't fret, Ramblin' Frank's got you covered like a warm blanket.
What would you do if you were stuck in a time loop where every single day was the same as yesterday, over and over and over again? This is Deathloop, a game where when the clock hits midnight, a whole day restarts, and we play as Colt, whose only objective is to find out how to break this loop. The only problem is, there is somebody who's trying to stop Colt from breaking this loop.
Ugh, you always fall for the same old shit. Just once, please, can you try your hardest to make this interesting?
Yep, that is Julianna. Who is Julianna? Well, we're gonna have to wait to find out. Now, if you will please join me on our platinum adventure here in Deathloop by completing our first trophy. Good morning, Black Reef. Hello. I got a slab. This is where the game really starts. We are in Updom. This is an area in Deathloop. There are 4 different areas. All we gotta do is figure out why we're here and what we need to do to break this loop. And these maps are covered in enemies called the Eternalists. Very fitting name for the longest day. But taking them out is, quite easy. All you gotta really do is your whole neck bone. The very unique thing about this is Colt will remember everything that happens in a single loop. So anything that you read, any information that you find, Colt will remember it, which becomes very important later on when he learns how to break the loop. Now, it may be a different game, but the same strat remains the same. You run up on me, you know what you get met with? Buckshot, 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 buckshot. Now, here's a cool feature. This thing right here that's under my health bar, this is called reprise, and anytime that you die, you will lose a reprise, and you'll be taken back to a previous location that you have visited. Die once, you're fine. Die twice, you're fine, but be a little bit more careful. Die a 3rd time and the whole day restarts again. Look, I gotta get through there. You're not gonna make this easy, so just like Resident Evil, buckshot, 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 buckshot. I mean, that works too. Now, this game's full of cool features, and one of them is, well, actually, it's actually not so cool when it really boils down to it, because it could ruin your entire game. You remember Julianna at the start? Well, she can invade your time loop, and she can absolutely brutalize you. And when she pops up, oh, they make it very painfully obvious that she's coming to get you. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah? Oh yeah? I'm gonna go find her right now. Now, when you get rid of Julianna, you will get a trophy for killing Julianna. And believe me when I say, this is not the last time you see her. Hey, Julianna. I'm about to blow your head smooth off with that buckshot, yeah. Now, after all that, I survived 1 full loop, and you'll get a trophy for surviving 1 full loop. And just like I mentioned earlier, well, the day just restarted. Boom. All the live long day. Now, in the 3rd loop that I went through, Colt found something very, very telling about this loop. And I think it's our first step to figuring out how to actually break this thing. LPP.
Show me something.
It's a book. All these names right here: Alexis, Charlie, Igor, Fia, Frank, Harriet, Julianna, and Wenji. These are all the visionaries that Colt has to get rid of in 1 loop in order to break this loop. How is he gonna do it? Man, I'm telling you right now, it's not easy. But after learning this, we got another trophy for completing the longest day. Welcome to Black Reef. Now, killing Wenji was actually really easy. I mean, anybody could do it. I mean, all I did was just walk inside the building and I shot Wenji, and then I just got up out of it. That's not Wenji. That's not Wenji. That's not Wenji. You're not Wenji. Neither are you. Now, Wenji, the mad scientist that she is, she cloned herself a lot and a lot. And every time you kill one, she turns into the other one. And when you kill that one, she's another one. And when you kill that one, she's another one. If you kill them all, you end up actually just killing the actual Wenji. But there's a way to actually tell which is Wenji, and there's a way to actually get her to appear. But that's the boring part. Let me go dump several mags into these Wenjis. Want to use Wenji. There you are. I got you now. Now, Wenji has this machine. It's an infusion machine, and if I throw myself into the infusion machine, I will die and my day will restart completely. However, there's a catch. I now have the ability to collect this stuff called residuum, which lets me infuse items like weapons, trinkets, and slabs and keep them for eternity, which becomes very, very, very useful when I find some weapons that are very, very strong. That's the button.
Shit, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Bang.
Stand on the plane. Shoot.
Bang. Uh-oh. Well, I decided to go after Harriet in the morning. This is the only time that she actually shows up in the entire game. So if you don't go after Harriet in the morning, you'll never see her ever again. But I ran into just a little hurdle on my way to deal with Harriet. No, not now, Julianna. No, not now. Did we kill each other? Now, of course, I would never hurt Harriet. Harriet actually isn't the meanest visionary I have to deal with. That's Julianna. I figured I would put her down very gently and very nice. I definitely would never harm her with any machete ever in my life. Hey, it works. It worked. It worked. So killing the first visionary grants you
Nexus,
a trophy pieces of 8, obviously, because there's 8 visionaries. And when you get the residuum off of their bodies, you get another trophy. Dead drop. Dead drop. Now, I made sure to very stealthily escape this place, as bringing attention to myself after killing a visionary is probably not the best idea. I most certainly did not blow up a gas cloud that somebody was in for another trophy. Another. Now we're cooking with gas. I don't even know what I just did there. Ignite a gas cloud. That works for me. Oh my God! I went back to where me and Julianna dueled things out, and I picked up her residuum, which put me over 20,000 in a single time frame, which is another trophy. Hey, Julianna. Oh my Lord have mercy. That's so much. 20,000. Now that I have the ability to infuse stuff, I use the infusion on the Nexus slab that I picked up off of Harriet's body, and I got a trophy for that. There we go, I have Nexus. Then I went after Fia. Fia's a little freaky one, so you know I had to sneak up on her, because if you don't sneak up on Fia, oh man, we're gonna have to deal with that part later. If you do stealth kill a visionary, you get a trophy for doing that though. Hello. Goodbye. Didn't see it coming. Not at all. After Fia, I went after Igor, the mad scientist. If you thought Wenji was out there, this guy's a whole nutcase. He thought turning himself invisible was gonna stop me. Well, buddy, believe me, whether you're invisible or not, you'll never get the jump on me. Oh, I remember this. Oh yeah, buddy. Me and you are gonna have a problem. I absolutely slammed him. Now, the thing that turns him invisible is just this machine that he unironically turned invisible. And all you gotta do is come back to this same area at noon when there's not a whole bunch of tripwires and mines ready to blow up the whole area, and just turn his device off. You just sabotage it, then he thinks something's broken, so he just doesn't come back here at nighttime.
I am the future, Igor.
Nice. Igorophobia. And this is when I learned how you can actually get him to reveal himself when he is invisible. With a field nullifier, anyone that stands inside the area, all their slabs are nullified, and he has the ether slab, which turns him invisible. So when he stands in it later, well, he won't be so invisible now, will he? Now, I figured I would go take out Charlie, or at least go to his area to see what's up. And I've been in the area for maybe like 48 seconds or so before my favorite visionary showed back up. Oh, no. You always show up at like the worst time. So I got sidetracked very heavily trying to kill Charlie. I just never went to go see him. And then I restarted the loop and I went back to Carl's Bay, and there's this weird experimental machine that you have to use this harvester to collect residuum and then come back when the time limit is done, and then it'll just spit out trinkets at you. I thought it was really cool, other than the fact that every single Eternalist was out to get me. Oh, I mean, that's very useful. You know what's not useful? You being an ass. Oh, after playing basically a death mini game, I took my ether slab and, you know, I decided to go for some of the miscellaneous trophies just to get them out of the way. And this trophy called Don't Mind Me, I mean, all you do is kill 3 enemies while in ether. But they never told me that I could just do it across the span of an entire time period. So I kind of got it when I least suspected it, which, I mean, I guess I'll take that anyway. Neck bone. Don't mind me. After going through several time loops and slaughtering every visionary, it turns out I never got rid of Charlie, because you'll get a trophy for killing all the visionaries at least once, and I just never went after Charlie because I thought going through his whole condition detachment mini game was, well, a pain in the ass. Now I figured out how to kill every visionary. Now I just have to figure out, how do we do all this in one loop? Since Harriet's only in the morning, Frank has fireworks, Charlie and Fia are in 2 different places at once, Wenji's doing science bullshit, Igor and Alexis are active at nighttime. All the slabs in this game have upgrades, and in order to obtain these upgrades, you either have to A, kill the visionary that has the slab in the first place, or B, kill Julianna and hope she has the slab that you're looking for. And Charlie has Shift, and Shift, if you've ever played Dishonored, well, you already know what Shift does, but it's basically just a teleport. And in a game like this, it's very, very useful. Now, one of the upgrades is that you can swap places with someone, which will become very important later. So I decided to pay Charlie another visit, and I put him down very gently. Hey Charlie! In order to take down all the visionaries, I need a loadout that's fit for the job, and my loadout consisted of, at the very least, 41,500 residual, which is a lot. I am armed to the teeth. I got bling, I got bling, I got blong, I got it all. Having all of this stuff gets you another trophy for doing that. Oh. Bling, bling, bang, bang. Hey, so remember when I said you have to sneak up on Fia or else, you know, something real bad happens? Yeah, this is one of those times where I didn't really have a choice. I tried to sneak up on Fia, and our favorite visionary decided to cut my time with Fia just a little short. Oh, Julianna, please. Is that her? You bum. You bum. Boom! Nexus! Oh yeah! You really made this part difficult. What just happened to you? That was Fia? Where'd she go? Oh no! I blame Julianna.
You'll never break the loop.
I'm one persistent bastard.
I'm smarter, faster. I remember everything. I know all your tricks.
Apparently not, because I keep blowing your head smooth the fuck off. If you kill a visionary with a full loadout, no empty slots, sockets, or any of that means all your weapons have something on them. All 3 slots are filled. You have 4 active trinkets. You have 2 slabs that are both double upgraded. Like, nothing is empty. You kill a visionary and escape, you get a truck. This mother... So I went back to Fia and I didn't implode from the reactor this time, and I got up out of there. Finally! That sucked! So as I said earlier, Fia is a bit of a freak, and Charlie wanted to get in on this freak action. It turns out they actually meet each other in this underground base at some point during the day, and I have to come back when they both want to get their freak on so I can absolutely obliterate their entire plan, which grants me a trophy. Here's the issue. This place can actually flood, and I thought it was a good idea to actually turn it on before realizing that Colt just can't swim.
Those are some big pipes.
Huh.
I wonder if I can flood this place.
Uh-oh. Now, was it smart to do this while I'm in here? Uh-oh. Hey, Colt! Colt! Making such a huge discovery brought me into a mood. I wanted to slice and dice a couple Eternalists. So I took this machete, and I took 3 Eternalists, and within 10 seconds, I was slicing and dicing and chopping them all up. I even chopped myself up a trophy. Oh, hey, buddy. Well, there's 3 of you? Just, yeah, chop, buddy. After making the huge discovery of how to kill 2 visionaries at once, I made another huge discovery. I found the racket. I found the racket. I found a racket. What? I found a rocket ship, essentially. This is how we will deal with our favorite visionary. The only issue is it only works after all the visionaries are dead. But after figuring this out, I got a trophy. Yay! Okay, I did all that just for it to tell me that I cannot do anything. I'm having fun. I figured I would pay Alexis just one more visit before I got out of here, and I just dispieced it. So the plan was set. Figure out how to sabotage Frank's fireworks so he blows himself up later. But we have to go to Harriet's spot first in Carl's Bay in the morning. So all I gotta do is kill Harriet and then figure out, oh my God! Oh! I will do it later, but for now, I'm kicking this dude straight off of this cliff. Whoops. So I figured I would take out my frustrations on Charlie. Surely nothing could go wrong this day. Yeah, I'm gonna break your neck bone. I'm gonna use this time to take out my frustrations on my audio because my audio got messed up in this clip. But if you kill every single Wenji in less than 90 seconds, you get a trophy. So I ran up in there and I mag dumped every single Wenji that I could find. 90 seconds, huh? Yeah, that was a lot. All right, that made me feel a little better. Just the last thing I need right now is for Julianna to yeah, I'm gonna blow your head smooth off. After blowing Julianna's head smooth the fuck off, she actually had a slab upgrade, which upgraded one of my slabs to its maximum, which gave me another trophy for doing that. Oh, so I made a huge discovery. Turns out Charlie cut out half his brain and put it in a robot that he likes to call 2-bit. And 2-bit actually is something that can remember everything even after a loop, which is insane to me. And I could use him to actually get Wenji to leave her science project to go show up at Alexis's party so I can kill her and Alexis at the same time, which cuts down half my problems. The only issue is 2-bit will only listen to Alexis, and Alexis is not here. So I found a little thing that sounds just like him, and I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna rip this thing's head off.
Julianna, sweetheart. Son of a... When I got your message about this interview, I thought, yeah, fucking my favorite topic. Me. I love you so much, but I still want to hear about my fucking time management.
No, I don't care. Oh, he finally stopped. Oh my God, I was gonna rip its head off.
Julianna.
Since we're on the topic of Alexis, there's a trophy to drop him in his own meat grinder. So that's exactly what I did after I had to listen to him for like the next 15 minutes. Is that? Oh, hey, that's him. Whoop, drop him. This is the one. This is the one. Colt has now figured out how to kill every visionary in one loop. This is the one. We're gonna go in and get the ending right now. And we have to start with Harriet. You mother! I've had enough. I've had enough. This is the loop. You kill Harriet, sabotage Frank's fireworks, sabotage Igor's experiment, end Charlie and Fia. I missed Fia, like, barely. Kill Alexis, neck bone. And then Wenji and Igor. And now all that's left is Julianna. You hop in the Recchietto plan and you go finish this loop once and for all.
On 3. 1, 2.
Oh, sorry, finger slipped. Well, kill the 9th visionary. You know what that means. We hit a trick shot. Oh, I couldn't shoot. Wait. Oh, hey. Hey, wait, hold on. Oh, thank God.
Julianna. It worked? Okay. Here goes.
We're not done though. Now we're at the part where I have to get the miscellaneous trophies, and during Frank's little area, he has this thing called a class pass. This lets you walk inside of his building, and then you can actually just go up and kill Frank, but all I did was get the class pass and leave, because if you finish the entire loop with the class pass, which, by the way, you can't use any slabs, and if you die, well, that's it. Your whole day resets. But if you finish the entire loop, you get a trophy. So all I did was enter the area, and I left. And I entered the area, and I left. And then I entered the area, and I left. Shut up. You only die once. Finish entire loop wearing class pass. Sick. All I did was just walk in, walk out. Over and over again. So it turns out dying earlier from Fia's reactor didn't get me the trophy die, and die again. You actually just have to die 3 times. You know, you lose all your reprizes and then you die a 3rd time and you get this trophy too. I could have sworn dying to the reactor would have done that. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Rejoin us.
Ow. Ow.
We're so excited to have found.
Okay. I've infused so many trinkets throughout my loops that I completely forgot about the trophy for equipping 36 different trinkets, and I just did it by accident. Just never switched my trinkets out, like, ever. What did I just get? Oh, 36 different trinkets. Okay. I'm assuming this trophy comes from Frank, who's possibly the first slab that you'll ever get. And Frank was like not the first visionary that I took a slab off of. He was probably like the 3rd or 4th one. But if you kill Frank with a slab, you get a trophy. So I threw him around his entire recording studio like a rag doll. Hey, Frank. Look, buddy. This is gonna suck. But, slam. Work? Okay. Slam again. No. Slam again. And in doing that, I got the other trophy for finishing the game, killing all visionaries in the map, and then escaping. So, hey, thanks, Frank. Play it again, Colt. Ironically enough, the slab I used to kill Frank has a trophy tied to it. It actually lifts people up in the air and holds them there. If you just headshot 3 enemies, which I did mercilessly, that gives you another trophy. And I also did these split up, like, completely way too far apart from each other. Oh, I did two enemies, like, a year ago. I stumbled my way over to Alexis's party and I got 2 trophies. I got one for not being spotted and killing all of the visionaries and getting out. And I also got one for killing 3 targets at Alexis's party and also getting out. I'm free. No one saw a thing. Oh, I got 2. I got 2 for even better. I decided to pay Charlie and Fia another visit. I decided I think I would let them get their freak on, and I definitely wasn't going to use 1 bullet to take them both out, resulting in a Colette. Oh yeah, come on now. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. At the exact same time I killed 2 lovebirds with 1 bullet, I also got out of there without killing a single Eternalist. It took everything in my power to not kill one of these faceless, brain dead, neck broken rats, but I got a trophy, so I kind of had to. There it is. Kill all visionaries and escape without killing any Eternalists. I went to Carl's Bay to play a little game show for the last weapon I needed to infuse, and I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely cheated at this. I mean, you gave me shift. You literally gave me a teleport. Like I'm not gonna use it to cheat at a mini game. Thanks for the gun, by the way. There it is, the final weapon. I don't know why I didn't do it, like, I don't know, when I was trying to complete the game, but well, I guess I'm just dumb. I keep saying I put Harriet down gently and then I absolutely gut her in the most brutal ways possible, but I thought I would actually do it this time. She likes gas, so, you know, I decided to see how much she really liked it by throwing her inside of her own gas. No. Thank you. I figured Igor would be the easiest one to do this trophy with. You kill all visionaries with just a knife, and I promise you nothing went south at all, and I totally didn't get to see my favorite visionary again. Oh, well, that's not good. Julianna too. And to give myself more props and 0 to Julianna, I did it with an empty loadout. Sick. No gun. And empty loadout. So I went back to Igor because I was actually trying to get 3 trophies there, and when he turned around, well, he kind of nullified my trophy. So this trophy involves killing him inside a field nullifier, which I explained earlier. It nullifies all of your slabs, including ether. Like I said earlier, you're not so invisible now, are you? Gotcha. As I mentioned earlier, Charlie has a minigame called Condition Detachment. This was one of the last minigames I had to complete, and you have to kill Charlie within the rules of Condition Detachment. Luckily, 2-Bit here has a command that literally lets off a real rocket throughout the entire top section of the building. It just so happens that Charlie is also at the top section of this building. Hey, we did it! Speaking of Charlie, he actually has several mini-games spread across the entire game of Deathloop, and I completed every single one of them. This was the last one, which I also cheated with, because you gave me a teleport, and it gave me probably one of the most useless weapons I've ever seen in my entire life. Done. Are you serious? There is a character that walks around. He's called the almost naked character. He's the only character in the entire game that wears quite literally almost nothing. And there's 14 of them. You have to, in total, not in one loop because that's impossible, you have to kill all 14 of them. And I swear to you, this last one I've killed 6 times and it just didn't pop until now. Oh, finally. Oh. I think I've killed that one 6 times. If you've been on my channel long, you know that I've platinumed Doom Eternal, and I love a good Doom reference anytime I can see one. So when they added a trophy called Rip and Tear, you know I had to go for it. You just activate Havoc and cause a metric Doom level amount of damage to these poor Eternalists that I did not spare at all. Well, this should be fun. Hey guys. I mean, this is ridiculous. Rip and tear. Doom? Doom guy? Now, the Nexus slab, which you've seen me use a couple of times, it chains enemies with each other so that when one takes damage, they all take damage, which means if one dies, they all die. And it spreads pretty far. If you actually get it just at 20 meters or over that, you get a trophy. And I'm not gonna lie, this big group of stupid, dumb, brain neck broke Eternalist dumb, well, they were spread just far apart for me to get this trophy. Hey, there you go. Like I said earlier, the swapper upgrade for shift was going to be very important later because there's a trophy for swapping places with someone while you're standing on top of a mine. So I placed my own mine and swapped places with this poor, dumb looking, stupid, neck broke dumbass. Over the course of the entire game, I've died in every single which way. I mean, including getting absolutely imploded by a reactor. I mean, you saw what it did, right? Turns out I never got depressurized, which actually turns on when you alert a Wenji. They will just start to depressurize the entire area. And honestly, I thought it wasn't gonna hurt that bad. No. It turns out it hurts a lot, actually. It can't feel that bad. Am I right, Colt? I mean, it can't feel... I mean, honestly, that's pretty bad. Oh, I've died every which way. Oh, hey, Wenji. This is where I joined the dark side. I don't know if you see my hand, but that's not Colt. That can only mean that I turned into Julianna. Yes, you can play as Julianna. She's got 2 trophies. One, she has a slab called Masquerade. She can disguise as anybody, but you just have to disguise yourself as Colt. Hey, Colt. Goodbye, Colt. And then you have to kill Colt, but thanks to, some rubber banding issues because playing as Julianna obviously sucks, I ain't killed Colt this time. Now, I won't lie to you and say, oh, I killed Colt my very next time. No, I spent multiple days actually trying to kill Colt because finding a game would actually start to take 30 minutes and then 45 minutes, and 45 minutes would turn into an hour would turn into 2 hours. So I just kind of stopped. And I also kept having this issue where you have to actually kill Colt several times. Because I killed him in one and it didn't pop. I went, uh-oh, that's not good. So I killed him again. That didn't work. That's not good. I have to kill him a 3rd time. You have to kill Colt all 3 times so his loop restarts. And I struggled and I struggled and I struggled and I struggled, and then it hit me. Hold on. There's one way to kill Colt instantly, no matter what happens. So I went back to Fia, caused a ruckus as soon as Colt showed up, and I made sure he wasn't escaping from this. Hey, Colt. And that reactor went boom. Oh, well, there goes the reactor. Nowhere to hide. Hey, listen, I'm counting that. Let's go. Let's go. Poor Colt. Listen, I tried everything in my power to make sure that that he was still here when the reactor went off. One last loop. The final loop. We're gonna break it one more time. We just have to do 2 things. 1, input the world famous code 0451 for 1 trophy. 0451. Damn it! It'll work one day. And the last one that we need, kill all visionaries in a single loop and no eternalists, which means we have to go through the process again. Kill Harriet, sabotage Frank's fireworks, sabotage Igor's experiment, kill Fia and Charlie, kill Alexis, Wenji and Igor, kill Julianna.
Are these antiques even on fire?
I think they fire Colt. And then kill Colt. And there it is. And we wait for it, and we wait for it, and we wait for it. We made it. We made it. Oh, hey. Hey, Julie. Hey, hold on. That was the Deathloop Platinum. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. And if you made it this far, please, in the comments, put, I broke the loop. This was one of the most fun games I didn't think I would ever play. I picked it up one day. I said it looked fun when they dropped the trailer, and I didn't know anything about it until I jumped in, and I've loved it ever since. If you enjoyed this platinum as much as I did, by all means, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And my final message to my favorite visionary, Julianna: I still hate your guts, but maybe a little less this time.